Good evening, ma'am.
Harshit and Harish. Good evening, children. Good evening, both of you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, children. Good evening. Good evening, Pranav, Shrestha. Yes, Harshit and Harish. Right.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, Harikarti. Children, previous class probability and the part of the things were done, right? Any difficulty in the chapter? Data handling? Not the data handling. What is that chapter name? I think data handling. Chapter 4. I gave some work for my students. So how many of you completed?
Ma'am, I completed.
1 to 50. Very good. Who is that, ma?
Ma'am,
Harshit?
I sent you the photo also.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Yeah, in this chapter, mainly children, we need to see the units digits of square numbers. Suppose 1. If 1 square means the units place digits remains the same in square number. Suppose 2, number 2. 2 square is 4, right? 4. The units place digit in the square number is 4. Like 3, we need to check like that, children. That's only the thing. Based on that, we have multiple questions. We will say that part. Right, Arush, are you there, ma? Arush, Pranav, yes. Squares and square roots. Today's our topic is squares and square roots. Children, it's most important and very easy chapter, easy to score marks to. There is no much hard work here to practice too. Only the thing we have to remember few things like squares and square roots. What is square numbers? Suppose if you know area of square is square, the word we are familiar with the word. Area of square is, what is the area of square, children? Area of rectangle. Side into side. That means side means the length of side, right? The length of the side. You just if you see, if a side of a square is 1 unit, 1 centimeters, because they mentioned in centimeters. What's its area, children? Area is 1 8 cents. Suppose 2 means 2 square, which is 4. 3 means 3 square, which is 9 square centimeters. And 5 square, 25 square centimeters. And 8 square is 64. 8 square means we are repeatedly multiply the number twice. So that's a square, right? Side multiplied with side. So 8 square 64. Suppose the side is a centimeters. Area of square is a square centimeter square or square centimeters. So these are the things we are familiar with the squares. And coming to the part of What is special about numbers like 4, 9, 25, 64 and other such numbers? Since 4 can be expressed as 2 into 2, 9 can be expressed as 3 into 3. Yes, 64 can be expressed as 8 into 8. Same number multiplied with the same number. That means numbers can be expressed as a product of the number itself. Yes or no? In this, these are the special numbers. That's why those numbers we call it as a special here. Such a numbers, what are the numbers you have to see in our number system? 1 into 1, 1, same like 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, and what else? Other things, 64, then
81.
81,
100.
yes, 100. Next number is 121. These are the square numbers. These are known as square numbers. In general, suppose m can be expressed as in general natural number, m can be expressed as n square, where n is also a natural number and m is a square number. Then is 32 is a square number? You just please check it, children. Is 32 is a square number?
Ma'am,
Can be expressed.
I mean, last class, what happened, ma'am? I was absent.
No, we discussed the question paper, Sunday test paper, and just I gave some work on squares and square roots, right? All square numbers till 1 to 50. That's all.
Ma'am, it isn't a square number because it is ending with the number 2.
Very good, very good, very good. Who is this? Is it Hari Karthik?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. See, if you see that, that's why I should make the table. If you see the square numbers, children, n digits, probably n digits. What are the n digits? 1 to 10. Can you please tell any one of your square numbers?
Ma'am, it is 1,
1,
4,
4,
9.
6,
6,
and
9,
9,
5.
5,
0.
5,
5 and
right?
0.
Comes.
5.
Five and
Any
zero.
other numbers?
Ma'am,
1 again.
ma'am, 0.
0 also.
0, very good. Suppose these are only the numbers occurring in square numbers. By looking at 32, n square, we cannot express 32 as a square number because the units place is 2 here. The units place is 2. Wonderful, very good. That's why, children, what are the places? Not only 2, what other numbers can occur in square, non-square numbers?
3.
Very good, it's 3. 2, 3. 2,
7,
3.
7 and 8.
7, 8.
7.
Very good. 2, 3, 7, 8 are non-square numbers. They did not occur in units place. They did not occur units place. Very good, children. 2, 3 is a consecutive number. 7, 8 is a consecutive numbers. You can remember easily also, children. 2, 3, 7 and 8 are the numbers. These are 4 numbers. These 4 numbers doesn't occur in your square number. Square numbers, units place of square numbers. Units place of square numbers. Now coming to the question number 25. 5 square, 25, 6 square, 36. So if 32 is a square number, it must be the square of a natural number between 5 and 6. But there is no natural number between 5 and 6 which squares 32. That's why there is 32 is a non-square number. Here they mentioned some reason, but they did not give children. In general, if you see in general, you have a table to complete. Already you completed this part. Find the perfect square numbers between 30 and 40. Perfect square means what are the numbers we can express as a square numbers in between 30 and 40.
36.
36 is only the number.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, which is 6 square.
Square.
And 50 and 60?
150 and 60.
50 and 60. What are the perfect square number between 50 and 60? No number, right, children? 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64.
64, yes, ma'am. It is no number.
No number. They can ask such a questions to children. Please careful. The perfect square numbers between 50 and 60. 0. There is no perfect square numbers, because 7 square is 49, which does not lie on 50, in between 50 and 60, and 8 square is 64, it is more than 60. So there is no no perfect square number between 50 and 60. Properties very, very important, children. Properties are very, very important. All properties based on these square numbers only. Because in your textbook they mentioned 1 to 20, children. Please, my sincere request, you can learn more than 20, because you can do more faster further calculations if you are aware about squares. Minimum 25, maximum you can learn from 50, children. They gave the table as till 400. Study the square numbers above table. What are the ending digits? Ending digits are only 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9. 2, 3, 7, 8 does not occur end with as a end units place digits. So that what we can say that if number ends with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9, it must be a square number. Think about it. Not all, children, not all. That is also, there is an exception. We can have a hope. Maybe it is. Suppose if you see 41, number 41. 41 is a square number? No, because units place is 1. It's not a square. Not all. Most of the cases you need to check, because these are the digits as units places. We can go with further checking with square numbers. If you occurs 2, 3, 7, 8 as a units place, so then directly you can write these are non-square numbers, because the digit ends with 2, 3, 7, 8. Now you have to try this. There is a few numbers give here. No need of doing. By looking the number, you can say whether these numbers are perfect squares or not. 7 is a units place.
Ma'am, it is not a
7
perfect
is,
square, ma'am.
it's not a perfect square. 3 is a units place.
No, ma'am, not a perfect.
No. 8 is units place.
Ma'am, not a perfect square, ma'am.
8.
No, ma'am.
7, 8.
No,
Not
ma'am.
a perfect square.
You see, these are the magic numbers. You can remember these magic numbers in your brain, so that you can 2, 3 consecutive numbers, 7, 8 consecutive numbers. Children, please remember like that. Some trick you can remember. 2, 3, 7, 8. 2, 3, 7, 8. So first number as a 7 units place digit. No, it's not a non-perfect square number. Second number 3 units place. So it's this is also non-square number. Perfect square number, not a perfect square number. It's 8. By looking only, you can say this is also not perfect square number. This number is also not perfect square numbers, because it ends with 2. Now 1069, you can go with this. You can check with this number. And 2061. Last 4 and 5 and 6 cases you can try, children, because the ending with the square numbers ends with 9. And the square numbers ends with 1. That is also logic, children. If a number, the square number ends with 9, means the units place of a number is, what is the units place of the number? Units place of, when you will get a square number as 9, children? 3 square 9, right? 3 square 9. So units place probably you may get a 3. Then you can check for other digit. You know, 25 square is 625. 25, 26, 20, 33 square. Please check with 33 square, children, whether it is 1069.
Yes, ma'am.
Check it once, please. 33 into 33. Why? Because 30 into 30, once again 900. It is more than 900, the number. So units place should get a 3. So probably I should take as the number 3 or 7. 3 or 7, because 9 happens means
It is 1089, so it's not possible.
Yes, ma'am.
1069, ma. 1069.
33
not
into
possible.
33.
What is the number?
It is 1089.
1089, then we can say that's it's non-perfect square number, right? Non-perfect
ma'am.
square. Go with the 2061, same way, you please check it. 2000, when you will get 2000, first nearest number, near estimation is more important in this case, children, because one has a units place in square number. So probably you may get as 100 square means it's 10, no, 10 square 100, 20 square 400, 30 square 900, 60, 30. So units place as 1, probably maybe it is 1 or 9 units place for the number. So check with 2000, when you will get 2000, children. 20 20s are 400, 40 40s are 1600, 50 50s are 2500. So probably the number may lies between 40 and 50. Yes or no? Children, 1600
Yes, ma'am.
and 2500. So when 2500 means it's very far off 49. Check with 41 square, children, once.
Okay, ma'am.
Check with 41 square. Or 49 square. Because the number you have to see 2061. 2061.
It is not
Units
40.
are more important, children. Whenever you are getting this, you have to
Ma'am, it is
write the numbers.
1681, ma'am.
What, Nana?
1681.
20?
Ma'am, not 20, ma'am. 41.
No,
168.
what is our number? Our number is 2061, right?
Yes, ma'am.
2061. Probably you can see 40 square. 40 square means 40 into 40. Right? 4 4s are 1600. Then 50 square. 5 into 5. 5 into 5 is 25, 2500. Our number 2061 is lies between this range, right? So maybe the units place as 1 here. You can randomly check whether 41 square or 49 square. Why? Because when you will get units place as 1, 9 square. What is 9 square value, children? 81, right?
81.
Then you will get units place as 1. 1 square means you will get 1 as units place. That's why we are checking with these two conditions only. Come with 49 square. What is the value of 49 square? How quickly you can assess 49 square? Even you can use the identity, children. 50 minus 1 whole square. 5 square, 22,500 minus 2ab. 2 into 50, 100 minus plus 1. So it's 2,400 and
Ma'am,
1, right? So this case is not true here. They gave 2061. Same way 41 square is also not possible. So this maybe it is non-perfect square numbers, children. Non-perfect square numbers.
Yes, ma'am.
Else you have table directly, you can see through the table. Is there any number like 2061? In your
no, ma'am.
no,
The
very good.
nearest square is 202545 square.
Yeah. That's why we have to, random checking is also more important. So suppose you doesn't have the table with you when your exam. So you can write 5 numbers which you have decided by looking at their units place that they are not square numbers. Already we 1 to
Ma'am,
4
I
are.
Ma'am, I have a
What?
doubt, ma'am. Ma'am, I
Yeah,
joined
please.
late, ma'am.
What's your doubt, Nana?
Ma'am, I joined late. So what happened?
First one.
No, ma'am. Can you tell what happened?
Ma'am, he joined just a few minutes ago, ma'am. He's telling what did we do.
What? Okay. No, children, by looking only whether the given number is perfect square or not. By seeing if any numbers ends with either 2 or 3 or 7
or 8.
or 8. These are non-perfect square. Only what are the numbers as units placed? Is it 1, 4, 5, 6, 9? You can take a 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. These only the numbers occurs in units place of square numbers. If you see these numbers, if I end with these are the digits like 2, 3, 7, 8, then we can say the given number is non-perfect square number. By looking only you can answer. And write 5 numbers which you can decide by looking their units placed. Is it that they are not square numbers? We already discussed here. Write 5 numbers which you cannot decide by just looking the units digit or units place, whether they are square numbers or not. We checked already. Maybe 5th case and 6th condition. These are the 2 numbers. There is a possibility because units digit 9 and 1. But by looking, maybe there is a possibility. By solving it, these are non-perfect square numbers. These are non-perfect square numbers. And now you look the following table, children. Numbers and its square numbers. In this case, they mentioned till 21, 22, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, because we need to estimate. Suppose the number just now in the case 2061 case, how I estimated 40 square and 50 square. Generally, I am checking with 41 and 49. So for to assess this, you need this table, children. It helps by looking this table, you can do more faster. When you will get number and units, number and its units place. If you see any number ends with 1 or 9. If you look here, children, these are the numbers. Ends with 1 or 9. See, 19 end with 9, 11 end with 1, 21 end with 1. These are numbers which units place as 1 and 9. The square of the number is square of the number means that means units place of the square of the number is always 1. If any number in its units place 1 and 9, square of number is always 1, children. Please remember that point. You can write as a table format also, children. Number and square numbers, units places. Unit place of unit place of a square number. Now 1 and 9. So this obviously square number ends with 1. Suppose number 2. 2 means 2 square, right, children? 2 means what? 2 square. 2 square means 4. Any other case, you will get 4 again. 8. If you see
4,
8.
ma'am. 4 power 1.
No, beta. If you see number 8. 8 square is, what is the value of 8 square?
Ma'am, it is 64.
So what is the units place here?
4.
For 2 and 8, which number as a units place? Which
4, ma'am.
4, right? 2 and 8, 4. Then the same way, 3. 3 square means 9. Yes, if number is 3, 3 square is 9. Any other number, children, you may get 9. 7 square, what is the value of 7 square? 49. If you see the square numbers, units place of square numbers, what is the number you are occurring? 3 and 7. Probably you may get, probably not, it's particularly you will get number 9 in square. in its units place of a square number. Same way for 5, it is as it is same children. 4 already we did, no, 4 is not done. 4 and 6, 4 square
4 and
means 4 square means 30, 4 square means 16, and 6 square means 36. What are the units place here? 6. So 4 and 6 units place square number. Units place of a square number is always 6. For 5, and for any other numbers are left over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For 0, suppose 10 square, right? Suppose the number 10. 10 square is always what happened in a square number. 10 square is
100. Ma'am,
100.
a perfect square always ends if it ends with 0, it always ends with the number 0.
Now you have to prepare a table, children. If any number ends with 1 and 9, its units place of a square number is always 1. 2 and 8, 4. 3 and 7, 9. 4 and 6, 6. 5, 5. For 0, 0, children. This is the table you need to remember. If you know this, there is our estimation is more easy, whether which number is a square number. We can do more faster. Which number is same here, children, in square and square root both? Which number is same? 6, 6,
Which
and
one?
is it 5, 5 is same. Any other numbers like that? For 5, 5, 6, 6.
191. 11.
1, 1.
1, yeah, for 1, 1. Right. That is also you should remember, children. For 1 only you are getting. For 6 you are getting in units place 6 only. For 5 you are getting units place 5 only. These are only 3 numbers. Yeah, right. Its units place also same. Square. They gave for 116. Okay, few examples they gave, children. Which of 123 square, 77 square, 82 square, 161 square, 101 square would end with digit 1? There are multiple things given, children.
Ma'am, 161
Which
and 109.
square number ends with ends with digit 1?
Ma'am, 161 and 109.
Very good. 161. 161 square and 109 square. Why? Because for 1 and 9 only units place digit as 1. That is only the children. If a number 1 and 9 in its units place, then the square ends with 1.
1.
Go with the number 4, 6, 14, 16. That means 4 and 6. A number ends with 4 and 6.
Yes.
Square number with
Huh?
6 only. Square number ends
It
with
is
6.
6 only. It is 6 only.
6 only. Coming to the question number, try this. Which of the following
Ma'am,
numbers would have digits
24.
units placed as 6?
Everything except for 19.
24 square, 26 square, 36 square, 34 square, except 19 square, all the numbers units placed.
And with 4. And
End
6.
with
4
6.
and 6.
No. Number, maybe either number. Here they gave number, right? Their square
Yes,
number
ma'am.
ends with
2.
6. 6. Their square numbers. 24 square ends with 6. 26 square ends with 6. 36 square ends with 6, and 34 square ends with.
And 6.
That's the point they mentioned. A square number ends with 6. The
Yep.
number be either 6 or 4 or 6 in its units place. Now, can you please prepare such a rules? Already we did, right, in the table.
Yes, ma'am.
We already did same based on that. They're asking to prepare some rules. Now there is another try this for you. What will be one's digit in the square of the following numbers? For 4 and 6, what is the number you will get, children? One's digit. 6. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3, 4
Yes,
is a
ma'am.
number. A square number ends with
Ma'am, which one?
6.
6.
2,
Ma'am, it will
3,
end with
8,
6.
7. Huh.
Yes, ma'am.
2, 6, 3, 8, 7 is a
Yes.
number. The square number ends with
9.
9.
9.
9.
9.
Very good. 9. 7 square 49, right?
Yes, ma'am. 7
Nine.
square 49.
5, 2, 6, 9, 8. 8 is a units place here.
4.
Ma'am, I think it's 4. I think it's 4.
4. Why? Because for which numbers square number ends with 4,
Ma'am.
children?
Ma'am, 4.
2 and
4 square and like 2 power 4.
no, 8 square means
Sorry,
1
2
to
power.
16, right? 6.
Yes, ma'am.
End with 6. 4
Yes,
and
ma'am,
8
yes.
end with 6. 4 and 8. The number 4 and 8. The square
End with
number ends
6.
with 6.
6.
0 means ultimately 0 only. 2
Ma'am,
means
Ma'am,
2
4,
means
2, 2 and 8 will end with 4.
4.
And 4
4.
and 6 will
6
end with
means 91066 as a units place.
6.
Square numbers units place is
6.
6 only. For 6, 6. For 1, 1. For 5, 5. These are only the same as you will get to children. Rest, no other numbers. You can see there is a few more. 10 square, 100, 20 square, 400, 80 square, 6400, 100 square,
Yes, ma'am.
2000. Yeah, you can learn these are for estimating square numbers, children. They are giving some clues. Please remember these tables also.
Okay, ma'am.
Our task is easy to estimate whether which number lies
Ma'am.
between some. Huh.
Ma'am, square number, if it ends with 0, it ends with 2 zeros or even number of zeros, ma'am. If
Very good. That's the rule is there, beta. Very good. If any number ends with even number of 0, it is perfect square number, right?
Yes, ma'am. It's perfect square number.
If odd number of zeros, it ends with odd number of zeros means it is non-perfect square number. Very good.
Non-perfect square.
There is another, that's why some more interesting patterns you have. You can see those things later. First, there is a try this. The square of which of the following number would be an odd number or even number by? Oh, square of which of the following numbers would be odd number or
8 and
even number?
Ma'am,
and 4.
ma'am, first one is, I think
10
it
and
is
4.
odd.
Odd.
Yes, 49, 8 square 64, 9 square 81. So 0 square 0. So for even number of even numbers, square number is also even. For odd numbers, square number is also odd. Yes, or
Odd.
no? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
5 square,
Ma'am,
7 square. You can check 1 square 1, 5, 2, 3 square 9.
Ma'am, if we
5
take
square 25, 7 square 49, 9 square 81. So obviously all odd numbers ends with the square numbers also ends with odd only.
ma'am,
Yes,
Ma'am,
yes, ma. Yes, please.
the square of a negative integer is always positive.
Square of a negative integer is always positive. Very good. Very good. These are the some rules. You can prepare and write a note, children. Write a note and get back. Hopefully helps you. What will be the number of zeros in a square of the following numbers? Just now Ashwath said, ma'am, if it is an even ends with even number of zeros, then it is a perfect
It is
square number.
perfectly square number.
But for 60 is non-perfect square because it ends with only single zero. Yes, which is
Ma'am, why?
odd. 60 is because ends with only 1 0, right? 1 0.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
1 is even number or odd number?
Odd.
Odd.
Odd number of zeros.
Ma'am,
will
we can't
occur
say
since
it
it
is one. Ma'am, one we can't say it's even or odd, no, ma'am.
No, 1 0 0 1 0 0. I'm asking
One.
about. I'm just talking about zeros at end.
Okay, ma'am.
That's
Yes, ma'am.
basic
Okay,
thing.
ma'am. Got it.
Tomorrow we'll discuss some more interesting patterns. These are more beautiful patterns you have. It's really
Okay, ma'am.
very helpful, children. We will learn those things because it is
Ma'am,
directly connected
can we
with
do
your
the
arithmetic.
pattern?
It is directly connected with your arithmetic progressions in your class 10. So you need to focus more about patterns, children. It's more interesting and easy to. We will see in next class. And today, can we go with a
Okay,
small
ma'am.
quiz on the topic what we discussed on squares and yeah? Yes or no? What are
Yes,
the
ma'am.
takeaway points, children? Today, takeaway points. Anyone from the class? Shrestha? Shrestha.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
Brief points, not all. Brief points.
Ma'am, for unit digit, we have
Yes.
1. We for odd numbers, the square is also odd number, and
Very
for
good.
even
Square
numbers, squares are even numbers.
Very good
when
point. Very good takeaway point. Second
when
thing.
it comes to unit digits of our squares 1 to 10, 1 square is 1, 2 and 8 square is ends unit digit is 4,
Square
3.
number ends with. Square number ends with. You can say square numbers ends with.
Okay, ma'am. 3 and 7 square number ends with 9. 4 and
Very
6
good.
square number ends with 6, and
Excellent. Good. 5.
5 ends with 5,
Good.
and 10 ends with 0.
Then about zeros, if you are talking about zeros, what is the one just before we discussed one very important point? Can you please that point
Only-
also add?
If there is only 1 0, it is odd. If there are more than 1, it is even.
No. Sorry. Wrong person.
ma'am, the
Zero,
square,
it is odd
Ma'am.
when 2 0.
Wait. I want from Harshit. Harshit, please correct that. Sriram given some statement. Please correct that statement.
Ma'am, you
Ma'am,
said that, right?
if number of zeros are even, means it's a perfect square. It only depends on few numbers, not all numbers. If the number
Very
of
good.
zeros are odd, it's not a perfect square.
Very good. Yes, very
and
good.
also,
Pranav.
ma'am, and also,
Pranav, please respond. Pranav is there in the class. Arush. Pranav and Arush.
ma'am, may I?
Okay. These are simple takeaway points. Please
Another
join for the
point.
quiz, children.
Ma'am, another point.
Okay. Another point, please, Ashwath.
Ma'am, if a number units digit, like for example, we have a number 50. In its square, the number of zeros will be doubled.
Yes.
From square to from number to square, the number of zeros is doubled.
Very good. Because very good. That's also one point. Tomorrow I can add up that with examples. You can take with one example and help others. Suppose 11 square, you said, ma'am, it's doubled. 11 square, you should get 4 digit number, but it's only 121, right?
Only for digit, only
Few
for
numbers.
which have.
Very good.
No,
Very good.
only
There is
for
an
numbers
exception.
end with 0, ma'am. The
Very
zeros
good.
will be doubled.
Yes.
Only the zeros will be doubled, and the first, like for example, I'll take 15 square. So sorry, 15. 150
Good,
square.
Nana. Good.
In 150 square, zeros will double it. Okay, ma'am. And then what is 15 square? 225. 225 times 100 is yes, ma'am. 225 times, yes, 22,500.
Good. Good. There are few exceptional cases. You can write that points also, children, in your points book. I'm just sharing your quiz. How many questions you want to for quiz, children?
Ma'am, 40.
Hey, where I type? That's it. 40 you want?
Ma'am will do 25.
20 in between 20, 10 to 20 I'll give children. It's too hot today, Hyderabad children. Yes. Do you feel same thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, it was like 40 degrees. In the noon time, sometime it is 40
It-
degrees.
Continuously sweating for me. Where are you?
Ma'am, have you shared the link?
Yes, Harshit, I'm sharing the quiz link, Nana. Please wait. Searching for the right one. Excellent. Please join quickly.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, Harish, Sriram, Karthik, Shrestha, Harshit, Ashwath. What about Pranav and other students? Pranav, are you joining? Yes, Pranav join. Who did not? Arush, please join quickly. Arush. Yes, please join quickly, Arush.
Ma'am, my test is done. Can I leave? Ma'am? Hello, ma'am. Are you there? Ma'am, if you're speaking, you're on mute. Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Are you there?
Yes, Harish. Yes, ma. Harshit.
Ma'am, my test is done. Can I leave?
Yeah, once done means you can leave.
Okay, ma'am.
Almost most
Bye,
of the
ma'am.
kids are completed. Harshit tries to completed. Sriram, many others. Go with a little slow.
Ma'am.
Now he's doing good. Sure, I don't know why she's stories. Why you joined twice, Ashwat?
I'm first time it is glitching, ma'am.
Not glitching, nothing. You should not. Join here. Join here.
Ma'am, first time it is showing.
Children,
you don't
once
have
completed, you can leave. Children, don't wait for me. Once done means you can leave.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, children.
Ma'am,
Bye.
first time it is showing you have internet connectivity issues. Please rejoin. When I
Good,
rejoin, it is again showing that.
Ashwat, Harish, Krista.